Hi there, lovely people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I'm back after 2 days, once again break. And this is a requested video. I don't really have that many fragrances to review at this point. Individual reviews, I'm just taking sort of like taking it easy. Year is almost about to end. I have done a lot of videos, but today's episode is, as I told you, it's a requested episode. So I think brother Farhan from Sri Lanka, I think, yeah, he sort of requested me, brother, we're awaiting for your top complimented fragrances. So I actually was very surprised. Let me just tell you, thank you so much, brother Farhan, for the request. I actually didn't do this list just yet. I did for summer, winter separately. Let's just combine it and let's see like kind of fragrances that got me compliments, and I'll little bit describe what this is all about or how I set them up. So when I thought of it, I have many lists this year. I have many favorite fragrances for winter that I wore a lot, but not necessarily when I like a fragrance and I wear it, it doesn't really give me compliments. Some odd ones they do, like some unlikely ones they do, right? So you're gonna see a lot of those and some obvious ones, and I put them according to my preference of, I don't remember, I don't have a book of where I keep tally or two compliments in 3 days in that club or something like it. Okay, no, I just barely remember like people's comment. Mostly these compliments I got from my friends, let's say my GF or my family members or close group members, when they say, wow, we like your fragrance. So in that way I got from these fragrances, and I can tell you like this actually got me. So it's not the same case with everybody. You may not get a compliment, but I feel these fragrances did really well for me. So no honorable mentions. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just did a final check and let's go. No honorable mention. First fragrance, okay? I'll write down the names, okay? First fragrance, some of these fragrances will actually shock you. First fragrance is Paco Rabanne Ultra Red Man. This is a discontinued gem. A lot of this talk came out like this is re-released. I don't think so, because I don't see it in Paco Rabanne's website, but it's being sold on different websites at very good price point. Okay, this is sweet. Some people compare with the blood orange with that ultra zest and some other fragrances, but I find this fragrance is an awesome fragrance on its own. Check out my review. This fragrance basically first 2 hours, it really the opening is really lovely, and dry down is kind of like a gourmandy sweet, but on the opening 1.5 hour to 2 hours, this thing's really magic. Somewhere in the transition between hotter and colder months, colder to hotter months, like that, this fragrance is magic. You can try out Paco Rabanne Ultra Red Man. That's my number 10. Number 9, if I show you, you will be really surprised, because highly likely other brothers actually get more notice, but for me, Prada Luna Rossa, this soapy basic fragrance, the original Luna Rossa, the simple packaging, this fragrance got me kind of decent notice. What I mean by decent notice is that people say, I heard a couple of times like, you smell really nice, soapy, clean, and the fragrance is nothing extraordinary, but you do smell nice. Clean is a good compliment. So it sort of enhances that flavor or a feel of the shower, right? So Prada L'Homme didn't do for the compliment sector, neither did Prada Amber or Amber Intense, none of those lines, but this one did. This is perhaps a good choice for you to look at. Underrated Prada Luna Rossa. That's my number 9. Number 8. Can you guess what that is? You can probably tell what line this is, but you cannot tell which fragrance it is. This is good for all year round, but I got notice from people in the summertime, because this fragrance is basically a summer gem. Any of this line, you can get Superman, Popeye, or Andre edition by Jean Paul Gaultier, La Male line. This basically are all summer editions, limited time release, and fantastic mint, like got this more watery, minty vibe, more mint than lavender and vanilla. So this one has some powdery touch, but it's more on high on tonka and mint. So basically aldehydes. It's very fresh, sweet, and very piercing, and one of the longest lasting for summer. This is one of the fragrance I would definitely recommend. And this one I have no doubt this actually got for good reasons in this list. Jean Paul Gaultier La Male Andre edition. That's number 8. Number 7 is it's a good fragrance. It's a great fragrance. I love this perfume, but it got me sometimes noticed, and some people really liked it. Some people said I smell awesome. People mostly who know about fragrance, they say you smell very luxurious, very high class, and this fragrance definitely is that. But sometimes wear the cheaper version which smells like this, but they get me more compliments. But today, I think this year, this fragrance, this is my second bottle. I think this fragrance got me nice kind notice, that is Mie Fiesto Gentle Uomo. I love this fragrance a lot. This fragrance is a little bit expensive for sure for Xerjoff Casa Moratti line. One of the longest lasting fresh perfumes out there. if you do like Silver Mountain Water, the mint up top. Man, this fragrance, it on the opening, you cannot find any fragrance that has this posh opening. At least for the first 2 to 3 hours, it's really like out there, the mint. After that, the dry down even pushes. Very long lasting, very beast mode fragrance. You can try Rasa Zenteba or Always Someday, great replacement for this, but the opening, no one can touch it, right? One of my most complimented this in summertime, Me Fiesto Gentlumo by Casamorati Zerjov. That's number 7. Number 6 actually is again from Jean Paul Gaultier, but this is a little bit surprising. This fragrance, this is why I wear many fragrances. I don't care for gender, who is it for, who is it marketed towards. This is a female perfume that I wear a lot. This is my 3rd bottle. Yeah, I did not wear all 3 bottles, but I decanted a lot, but I did wear it a lot. I know this perfume like backside of my palm. This is La Belle by Jean Paul Gaultier. Yes, take note guys, if you want a long lasting perfume, look at women's perfumes. This is sweet, got the rose, it's really sweet. I think it has some fruity notes up top like pear or something like it, but I find this fragrance, yeah, it's feminine, but it's very powerful, you know. So when I wear this, same thing happens with like fragrance like Flower Bomb, Armani C. They get me noticed because they're heavy. So sometimes people can tell this is a women's perfume, that, but if you can wear it with attitude, job done, you know. So La Belle by Jean Paul Gaultier, that's number 6. So first 5 gone, last 5. Last 5, if I look at them, I have a couple of designers. I did not set it up like this, you know, they are just like what I got, that's how I set them up, okay. Number 5 is hands down of my favorite fragrance release of this year, Paco Rabanne Invictus Victory or V. Everybody's sweetheart nowadays. This is the best version. It's said right now it's the best version of Invictus. I do like Legend, I do like Intense, and I like this as well. This is sweet, fluffy vanilla. Sometimes gives you a hint of booziness, you know, but it's like the fluffiness of this fragrance makes it really nice, airy, and women especially compliment you. This is synthetic fragrance. This is a designer release, but it has high compliment factors. If you want compliments, you can get in line with this. You can get Eros, you can get Pure Access, you can get those kind of fragrances, but this year I wore this the most, okay. Paco Rabanne Invictus Victory or V. Number 4 is a fragrance which has even more compliment factor over that one. I finished my bottle. I am actually waiting to buy a second bottle, and this is my most favorite from the line, most favorite for all year. The fresh version is very good, second favorite, but my first favorite is YSL EDP. As you can tell, my juice level is very much down. I have like what, few sprays left, maybe 5 ml or so left. This hands down is one of my most favorite fragrance of all time. This is like a Swiss Army Swiss gear knife, something like it. Like, it always is a trusted buddy. If you like Dior Sauvage, if you like blue fragrances, but if you want a little bit more apple, a little bit more kick, pungentness, this fragrance really projects like a beast. If fragrances project, they get complimented. YSL EDP, hands down, ask ladies, they love this fragrance. This one, Dylan Blue, all do the same thing, but this year I wore this and I finished my bottle. So YSL EDP is my number 4. Number 3, number 2, number 1, all 3 niche fragrances, but they are worth it, okay. I'm telling you, I just love wearing them. Instant confidence booster, just like the rest of them, but these are powerful, okay. The most powerful 3 fragrances in top 3. Number 3 is Parfum de Marly Calan, the red bottle. I told you something special about this. This one has a lot of pepper, spicy notes, got this blood orange, and it has something like, I don't know what else is there, like some flower orange, you know, orange blossom, yeah, cashmere oud, black pepper, a lot of this peppery quality. Some people compare this with Baccarat Rouge. It has some vibes of it, like Instant Crush in the opening, but it goes totally different direction. It remains a spicy, woody fragrance, which is just like, you know, if you stand under the fan, the whole restaurant or like a shop, people will be mesmerized. Even last night, I went to buy some lights for my house and some clocks for the wall. The owner, you know, he was like, brother, what are you wearing? He was wearing single mask. He could smell it. And he said, what are you wearing? I said, this fragrance. And he asked me how much. And I told him the price. He said, nothing. I just enjoyed his reaction because he was expecting something in line, because he's not a fragrance guy. So I don't blame him, but he was expecting something more like $10 perhaps. When I told him the retail on this, he almost like choked. But he took note of the name. He really liked it because this fragrance is so powerful, man. Winter time, such a beauty. Parfum de Marly Calan, one of the most underrated, beautiful creations of this house. Okay, that's number 3. my most complimented fragrance. Number 2 and number 1. Number 2 is going to be a fragrance up for controversy, and I love controversy when people make them happen. But if you see the fragrance, you understand. Many people will be like, no, Joy, you should not promote this brand or this guy. He's absolutely lost it and stuff. I understand, you know. I agree with your sentiments at times, but it is what it is, you know. If you wear a fragrance and people can smell you, they're powerful, they last almost all day, and it's a worthy money investment. You know, it's always a good thing. Compliments, you can never be mad at compliments. Number 2 is Office for Men by Fragrance One by Jeremy Fragrances. Okay, this fragrance, whoever, I decanted this stuff to people, community members here, whoever took it, they said they get more compliments than Dior Sauvage. And then you can go figure it out. Dior Sauvage is a compliment magnet, and this fragrance is the same. This one is Alberto Morias made it for him, I think. Man, that just no need for extra talk. Get a sample, you'll see what I mean. Office for Men, compliment magnet for all year, but the summertime, beast mode. You wear this anywhere, you are the king. That leads me to number 1. My favorite fragrance actually made my number 1 for a reason. I got the most compliment from my special one. She loves this on me. She can smell me when I enter the room or restaurant. Anywhere you go, she knows I love this stuff, and she bought a bottle herself long time back, and I am planning to actually get a backup bottle. My number 1 complimented fragrance for 2021 overall, 12 months, by Kilian Angel Share. Those who own it, you guys are smiling bigger smile than the Joker, right? For good reasons. Those who own it, this one and Afro Brandy, both are amazing, but this one is something special about it. If you love boozy, if you like sweet, just get this stuff, man. Save up and buy this or get a sample. Such a worthy fragrance. You can get this, you can get that Ultra Red Man, you can get Naxos, you can get 1821 Sweet Tobacco. They're all good, but there's just something special about this one, okay? This fragrance is just heavenly. It's made in heaven. That's how I can put it, okay? My number 1 fragrance in my collection right now, my most complimented, Angel Share by Kilian. Those are my top 10 most complimented fragrances. What do you think? Some of them did surprise you, didn't it? So do let others know what are your most complimented, what you like to wear, and which fragrance do you think are popular in that category, so others can be benefited. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. And one last thing before I finish, I think I'll do a separate episode. Thank you, all of you, for certain reason. Have a nice day. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.